inflation. Prices are down on just about everything. Prices are way down on energy, but
it's wacky, like Tim Walsh.
That's right.
Did you see where he had a "fuck Trump" shirt on?
Yeah.
And he's dancing and going down an elevator?
No. Wait. Is that really this him?
It's real. Yes, it is. No, it's real.
Wait. Of what?
It's probably a real person. It might not be Tim Waltz. The "fuck Trump" is AI generated.
No, he slaps his ass.
I mean, that is hilarious.
Oh, it's definitely him. This is all 100% real, Jamie. You're a plant by the
Jamie's
government.
compromised.
I just can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, man.
Thanks, Caroline. One of the other documents released by the House Oversight Committee contained a photo of Jeffrey Epstein holding an oversized check that was made out to him in the check from the president for this document.
Did you see the signature on that check? It is not Donald Trump's signature. It is absolutely not. The president did not sign that check.
Stop. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Hey, you know they got your mans. They got your mans on sex assault charges. Yeah, the nigga you be hanging with. Oh, yeah, sex offender. And he was your man. He was your boy. That's crazy. You ain't know what he was doing? You ain't feel bad at all? Like, no shit.
Well, guys, what a slow news week it's been. But I'm here to talk about it. Sorry I've been away for so long. I've been busy with some personal things. I wasn't able to upload, but I'm back now. I only missed one of the most transformative and tumultuous times in American politics, and now I'm playing a catch-up game. This is quite the return, I must say. If you guys like that edit in the beginning, please like, comment, subscribe. I'm at 150 subs. It's so awesome. I'm so grateful for every one of you. Truly, I love making videos for you guys. It's so much fun. But today's episode is going to be kind of more of a rant, and there's going to be minimal editing. So if you're watching this or listening this, put it on the background while you're doing your work. Put it on the background while you're jerking off. If you're getting high off the timbre of my voice, just pop some headphones in and listen to it that way. But I wanted to address some fallacies and some, to be quite honest, retarded things that have been going on the past couple of days that have been swept under the rug because of Charlie Kirk's assassination. Obviously, if you live under a rock, Charlie Kirk is dead. And it conveniently, the day he was murdered, they voted to block the Epstein files. And I wanted to reference that clip in the opening montage where Joe Rogan thinks that a AI video of Tim Walsh slapping his ass and dancing on a escalator is real. I mean, this is where we're at as a country, okay? Put aside that Charlie Kirk was just brutally murdered in front of thousands of people. I'm not laughing at that. It's just how fucking insane it is. It's just how insane it is. Put aside that he had his neck blown open in front of thousands of people, and then millions of people saw that on Twitter. I saw that video because I didn't know what I was watching and was immediately traumatized. Put aside that, Joe Rogan is thinking that he cannot distinguish between AI and reality, okay? He is the biggest podcast in the world. The biggest podcast in the world, and he cannot distinguish between what is reality and what is artificial intelligence. I am supposed to hand over the keys of journalism and information and freedom of speech over to essentially an ape who is unable to discern what is real and what is not. poor Tim Dillon is just sitting there, trying to fucking just go along with it. We've gotten to the point where our biggest platform, quote unquote, is extremely compromised, not because they're technocrats and federal agents who are interviewed for hours on end and say essentially nothing, not because of that, but because of Joe Rogan's hubris, where he doesn't even realize that people will suck his dick with impunity because they are terrified to lose his platform. Okay? Like he is too dumb to even realize that. He brings people on, he's like, geez, I must be right about everything. I must be right about everything. Everyone agrees with me and no one pushes back. And you saw what happened when Brian Callen pushed back on vaccines. For somehow Brian Callen, grew a spine and was able to push back, and Joe had a fucking temper tantrum. I mean, Joe Rogan is not a boomer, but he may as well be a boomer. Still talking about COVID, still talking about like just shit from like George Floyd, like who genuinely in 2025, it's going to be 2026 very soon, who gives a fuck about COVID right now? Who gives a fucking rat's ass? Why are you still talking about it? I genuinely don't understand. The Austin comedy scene is a lie, and it is a group of wannabe retards, actually not wannabe retards, wannabe like special op, fucking idiots who think that Austin is going to be the next New York. Austin will never be the next New York or LA. It won't. You want to know why? Because it's fucking Austin. It's in the middle of fucking Texas. A flat, hot, I don't want to be mean if there are any Texans out there. But New York is New York. Los Angeles is Los Angeles. Philadelphia, I'd even throw Philly in there. Fuck it. Why not? Like, or Chicago. It is not one of the main cities. And if you hear what went on or what goes on in the Austin comedy scene, you would agree with me. I also wanted to pivot now to talk about Charlie Kirk. Not so much the murder, but more so the reactions around it. Everybody's up in arms because people are celebrating his death. What did you expect? I mean, genuinely, I'm not saying that's a good thing, but I mean, what did you expect when people are so fired up online? His death is a horrible, horrible thing. Really, just the most grotesque thing I've seen in a very, very long time. I'm even getting just thinking about it. But what really irks me is people on the right being like, that's it. I'm not even people on the right. I don't even, like, I guess it is people on the right, but be like, that's it. I'm not standing for this anymore. We're getting out there and we're going to fight this thing. Liberals, you better what? You better watch out. We're coming back with a vengeance. Let me just be crystal clear. You will do nothing. You will do nothing. Trump's not going to stand for this. Trump is literally golfing while Charlie Kirk is having his vigil. You think Trump gives a fucking shit about any of this? Like, do you think he cares about any of this? He is literally beholden to a warlord, genocidal maniac. You think that Trump is getting Trump will pass the Charlie Kirk Act, which is basically going to be like, if you say something mean about a federal agent or anything that anyone on the right stands for, or anything that if you say something mean about anything that Trump stands for or Israel stands for, the federal government is allowed to break into your home and rape you. That is essentially, that would be the Charlie Kirk Act. It would be, hey, federal agents can rape you at will, along with ICE. ICE can insert a enormous dildo into your ass with impunity on the guise of security. I remember a very minor act that it didn't really get much press attention. It was I think it was called the Patriot Act or something. See, that really fixed things. That really fixed things. If I'll just leave it at that, because I love Palantir. I love the military-industrial complex. I want more murder, and I want more war. I just can't get enough of it, honestly. More murder and war and anger. Obviously, I'm joking. Things will get better. Everything will get better. Everything works out. Don't glue yourself to your phone and headlines and people online. Don't do that. Don't follow any of that. Just focus on yourself. Focus on what makes you happy. And don't for a second, if you're on the right wing, think that Trump is going to do anything. Like I see like these commentators online like, this is Trump's last shot. Brother, he gave up the country fucking months ago. He gave up the country before he was even president. And it's like you think that he is going to plant the seeds of a tree that he will never enjoy the shade of. You think he will sow the seeds of a harvest that he will never enjoy. You think he will ever do that? No, he will never do that. Nothing. He is a pedophile. I didn't even address that all of that stuff happened right before Charlie Kirk was shot. But I do have some insider information into who killed Charlie Kirk, which I also wanted to break today. You're hearing it here first. Charlie Kirk was killed by the Dominicans. The Dominicans, of course, as you know, have a very strong grasp over the American politics. Dominicans, they run New York, they run Washington, they run the bodegas. Charlie Kirk's base was really starting to get fed up with Dominicans and all of their hijinks and their subjugation of Haiti. The Dominicans did this. I'm just going to leave it at that. Anyway, I have some big projects coming. I'm going to be uploading more this week. Sorry this couldn't be more of an organized video, but I'm just getting back into the swing of things, man. I'm sorry. But yeah. Shit is crazy, man. Shit's been pretty crazy out there. But hey, I'm breathing. I'm surviving. I'm not worried about getting my neck blown open right now. But if yeah. Also, another thing I wanted to address was just like all the stuff online of like all these it's just like I don't follow any of these accounts, but like these like end wokeness and these like libs of TikTok accounts, it's just like it's fascinating how just like tone deaf they are. Obviously, I don't support murder. I don't at all, unless you're a genocidal maniac. But no, I'm kidding. Never. I've never in a million years. Might cut that out. But anyway, I am going to upload later this week, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Sorry for the rant. Like, comment, subscribe. Adios.